everybody say hi so she knows that there's 5 people.
Hi.
Hi.
And there's
Hi.
him, the camera person.
Hi.
Hi.
You're gonna
How
just
are you?
record me.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Recording in progress.
You ready? All right. Hi everyone, I am Cynthia Martinez, and today's topic is going to be on motorcycle safety. So every day you see people zooming in and out of traffic on motorcycles or even just riding safely. And about 15 years ago, my aunt and uncle suffered a tragic motorcycle accident where they both went down on their bikes. Luckily, they left the accident with a few broken bones and some road rash. And even in my personal experience, when I was learning to ride a motorcycle 2 weeks ago, I almost suffered a near-death experience. I was riding the motorcycle and got confused with the clutch and the throttle and almost crashed the bike. Thankfully, that was on a controlled range with an instructor, and I was able to learn my mistakes. And thankfully, I was also wearing protective gear. Did you know that in Illinois, Iowa, and New Hampshire, they have no helmet laws for motorcyclists? That's according to the Insurance Industry of Highway Safety. There are also 29 states with helmet laws for those that are under the age of either 17 or 21. So today, we're going to talk about why all 50 states should enact a universal helmet law for all riders. And according to SafeRoads.org, in 2017, there were 10 times as many unhelmeted motorcyclist fatalities in states without a universal helmet law versus states that had a universal helmet law. So I ask you to have an open mind on this topic and listen carefully to the information that I've gathered. If we can prevent an unnecessary injury, then why aren't we? Today we'll discuss how a helmet can protect you and the parts of the helmet, why we really need a motorcycle helmet law in place for all states, and also the other side to it of helmets may not be a cure-all, but they still are protective. So first we'll start with helmets. There are 3 main types of helmets. A half shell helmet on the left. On the center picture is a 3/4 helmet, and then there's a full face helmet. All of these are DOT approved helmets. And a DOT helmet consists of an outer shell, which is hard, the impact absorbing liner, which is usually styrofoam, a comfort padding, as well as a retention system. The retention system is shown on the left picture, and that is the chin strap or neck strap. And according to Anna Forbes' research study in 2017, 78% of adults who were not wearing one of these helmets suffered a head or neck injury between 2002 and 2012. Those types of injuries included intracranial injuries, cognitive injuries, and nervous system injuries, all of them which could be fatal or last for a lifetime. So let's talk about the statistics a little bit. So currently in the state of New Jersey, the universal helmet law states that no person shall operate or ride a motorcycle unless he wears a securely fitted protected helmet of proper size for that person and approved by the federal DOT. The helmet must also be equipped with either a neck or chin strap. And in New Jersey, it doesn't matter the age, everybody has to wear a helmet. Statistics would be better in the United States if there was a universal helmet law. The CDC states that in 2016, 802 motorcyclist lives could have been saved if they had helmets on. And they also go on to state that helmets reduce the risk by 69%. So with that 802 motorcycle lives that could have been saved, that's more than 1 life a day that could have been saved. Also, according to an article written by Tanya Moan, she states there is a 33% lower head-related fatality rate in states with mandatory helmet laws versus states without. So we know that helmets can protect, but they can't prevent all injuries. And it's important to know not all injuries can be prevented, but we want to make sure we're protecting the most important organ, which is our brains, because that controls everything. And according to the Ledner study, he said Motorcycle helmet laws clearly save lives. So why are we not preventing what we can? We need to make helmet laws mandatory in all 50 states. So with all the research I've done, I believe the evidence clearly shows that states should have a mandatory universal helmet law, regardless of the person's age. And what if when my aunt and uncle had their motorcycle accident, they didn't have their helmets on? Or what if when I was learning how to ride a motorcycle, I didn't have my helmet on? Things could have been a lot different. So now I'm opening it up for questions, if anybody has any. Any questions?
I'm going to be the devil's advocate here, you know that.
She wouldn't expect anything less, right?
Yes.
Come here.
Would you say that the people who feel that helmets are mandatory, even in states that don't have the law, or at least helmets are important, are already wearing helmets? And why is it necessary to mandate for someone who wants to ride without one wearing one?
So I believe, in states that don't have mandatory laws, but people are still wearing them, I think that's a really good thing for them. But if people don't want to wear a helmet, I kind of wonder why, because you can't predict what can happen when you go out on a bike, and people are a little bit crazy. So if you can protect at least your head from any potential injuries, why aren't you, in a sense? So I think that they should all be mandated to have to wear a helmet.
Slippery slope, my friend, I'm done.
Okay. Are there any other questions, Nikki? No? Do you have a question? Okay, that's it then. Thank you for listening.
It was a good presentation.
There we go. Awesome. All right, stop.